how could I use this for a sales engineering demonstration? So what we want to do is we want to show customers that, yeah, ransomware being detected is very cool, but that's the end of the attack. We're trying to show them with Envision One that we can piece these pieces together. We're trying to show that we can piece these pieces together and allow them to identify attacks faster and then be able to verify that attack is happening based off of commands that are run. So if I was to demo this, what I would want to basically go ahead and do is show from the observed attack techniques that I have the ability to see all these within 60 minutes very quickly. Now, a good customer is going to point out very quickly that they have a lot of telemetry coming in and it's going to get overwhelming very quickly. So we have the ability to do based off of keywords and endpoint searches and also within our filter detections. After the machine is compromised through initial access, that typically the next step is going to be discovery and then some sort of execution if the execution didn't happen to compromise that machine. So we can see here that we can just go ahead and search for TA7, and we can filter that. So we can do our tactic D. So what we can do is come in and say our tactic ID of TA007. And this will bring up all the discovery commands. So instead of doing a search, we can very quickly see if anyone else is doing discovery. So it just breaks it down as part of that attack chain to say, hey, look, we can show you based off of a ton of telemetry very quickly within that tactic. And then we can drill down into the different techniques for that machine. What we can also show here is the ability to right click for checking execution profile, the ability to add that exception if it is something that is good. Would I want to put an exception for who am I? Probably not. I'm going to be happy keeping that telemetry because it can be part of the bigger attack. So we can also go ahead and show our search functionality within the observed tactic techniques and be able to go ahead and show, let's say, red workstation 01 and show very quickly that we can search based off of that endpoint or that technique as well. So be able to give us lots of information, drill in quickly, and then be able to pivot and recognize very quickly that these attacks are happening within the environment to show that keeping things left is going to be the best way. If we are exploring a execution and we see the ability to have a discovery being run on that machine after the execution, we can pretty much guarantee or initial access. If we can see initial access and execution and a discovery together, that is piecing the parts of the puzzle together that there is something definitely going wrong within this workstation or within this environment. And if it's just on one workstation, how did it get there? So as part of the demo, we're going to show how did it get there within that environment.